Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. The Olympic Games began with a flourish on Friday, but also started with an attempt by arsonists to attack France's high-speed rail network, setting fires that paralyzed train travel to Paris for nearly 800,000 people across Europe. According to French police, the acts were prepared and coordinated, indicating a deliberate attempt to create chaos during the event. The attacks sought to cut off rail routes into the city from all directions. Fires were reported before dawn near the tracks on 3 separate lines, causing widespread disruptions. Another arson attempt in the south was thwarted by rail agents who scared off several suspects. French authorities did not publicly comment on who might have carried out the attacks or why. There were no reports of injuries, and repairs were being made as police conducted forensic tests. In a follow-up to a story we brought to you last week, new records show that years before Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson gunned down Sonia Massey in her own home, he had been discharged from the Army for serious misconduct and had a history of driving under the influence. He also failed to obey a command while working for another sheriff's office in Illinois, and documents show Grayson was told he needed high-stress decision-making classes. Earlier this month, Grayson responded to a report of a prowler at Massey's home. Body cam footage from another deputy showed Massey saying she rebuked Grayson, and Grayson responded by threatening the 36-year-old. Grayson was indicted by a grand jury last week on 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count each of aggravated battery with a firearm and official misconduct. He has pleaded not guilty and was denied pre-trial release. On Sunday, wildfires across the western United States and Canada put millions of people under air quality alerts as thousands of firefighters battled the flames. The so-called park fire scorched an area greater than the size of Los Angeles, darkening the sky with smoke and contributing poor air quality to a large swath of the northwestern U.S. and western Canada. The blaze spanned more than 562 square miles of inland northern California. Firefighters were helped by cooler temperatures and more humidity on Saturday and made some progress, increasing containment from 0 to 12%. The fire has drawn comparisons to the 2018 Camp Fire that tore through the nearby community of Paradise, killing 85 people and torching 11,000 homes. Nearly 4,000 firefighters helped battle the blaze and were being aided by numerous helicopters and air tankers. In some good economic news, the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis said that the United States economy experienced significant growth in the second quarter of 2024, with the gross domestic product increasing at an annual rate of 2.8%. This is a huge improvement from the first quarter, which saw a GDP increase of only 1.4%. The GDP growth was driven by both services and goods, with healthcare, housing, and utilities and recreation services leading the way in the services sector. The price index for gross domestic purchases increased 2.3% in the second quarter, compared with an increase of 3.1% in the first quarter. Excluding food and energy prices, the PCE price index increased 2.9%, compared with an increase of 3.7%. Police in New Hampshire are warning consumers about a nationwide scam using gift cards that's targeting thousands of people across the country. According to New Hampshire police detectives, it starts in the retail stores when suspects will go and remove hundreds of gift cards off the shelves. From there, the cards are mailed to other conspirators who work meticulously to unpackage the gift cards to access the information on them. After taking the PIN code and recording the card number, the cards get snuck back onto shelves to make them look as if they're new and have never been touched. Police say the scammers are monitoring the gift cards for when funds are added, so they can spend the money in minutes. basically leaving the consumer with a useless gift card. Since December, police said that 5 people had been arrested for their alleged roles in the crime. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security has now launched a task force called Project Red Hook in an effort to combat the scam. Thanks for watching Braintree today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back. Braintree's Department of Elder Affairs has a number of updates and activities for seniors this summer. As a reminder, the center's summer hours were altered. The senior center now stays open until 7 p.m. to offer a light dinner and closes early on Fridays at 1 p.m. Some activities that are offered throughout the summer include daily exercise classes, regulation bocce every Monday at 2 p.m., varied card and game days on Tuesdays, and the Asian Outreach Group, which meets on Wednesdays. Then every Monday at 11:30 a.m., the Norfolk County Sheriff's Office is offering safety programs for seniors. Some one-time events that are coming up this month include the Special Book Club, which meets on August 13th from 2 to 3 p.m. On August 14th at noon, the center will have an Elvis impersonator join for lunch. And August 15th, Therapy Gardens will be visiting for some local food trivia, starting at 1 p.m. You can also sign up now for the Senior Center's trip to see the Edward Twins show in Wrentham. Tickets are $95 for the show and dinner. For more information, contact the department at 781-848-1963 or stop by at 71 Cleveland Avenue. Norfolk County Register of Deeds William P. O'Donnell and his outreach team are bringing the Registry of Deeds directly to Braintree. The registry is holding office hours on Thursday, August 8th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Braintree Town Hall in the Johnson Chambers. This is part of the Registry of Deeds' ongoing effort to bring its resources directly to the residents within Norfolk County. Office hours will be held to assist residents with any questions or concerns regarding real property records or land documents. For more information or updates, head to norfolkdeeds.org. Braintree's annual Kids Day, taking place at French's Common near Braintree Town Hall, is being postponed. Originally scheduled for Wednesday, July 23rd, the event was postponed to Monday, August 5th due to inclement weather. Kids Day is being hosted by Mayor Erin Joyce and the Braintree Parks and Recreation Department. The event will be free to the public and will have a variety of activities like games, bounce houses, a free cookout lunch, and ice cream. Taking place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., this is the second year in a row where Kids Day will begin with a sensory-friendly hour. While all games and activities will be up and running, there will be no music or announcements made until 11 a.m. The town of Braintree has teamed up with Project Bread to offer free meals to kids and teens this summer. From July 1st through August 16th, free meals are being offered at both Hollis Elementary and Ross Elementary schools. Kids and teens can pick up breakfast between 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. and then lunch is offered between 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. No registration is required or form of ID. This initiative is brought to local communities by the Massachusetts Department of Education, Project Bread, and local school and community meal providers. For more information, you can check out projectbread.org/summereats. The town of Braintree is now using a new system to send emergency and routine alerts to residents. The town is adopting the Civic Plus mass notification system, which residents must sign up for to receive any emergency or routine notifications. Residents can register to receive alerts via phone calls, texts, and/or email. Types of messages sent through the notification system include town emergency notifications, town general notifications, the mayor's monthly newsletter, trash and recycling notifications, and water and sewer alerts. To register, visit braintreema.gov/1249/alerts notifications, or if you want text only, text Braintree MA to 38276. Earlier this month, the MBTA announced the Red Line's Braintree branch services will be suspended for 3 weeks in September. According to the release, the MBTA plans to accelerate major track improvement work on the Red Line's Braintree branch from September 6th through the 29th. The hope is that the MBTA crews will make repairs to 18 miles of track, resulting in the removal of over 20 speed restrictions and improving the round-trip travel time by as much as 24 minutes. The 24-day service suspension means there will be no trains servicing North Quincy, Wollaston, Quincy Center, Quincy Adams, and Braintree. Alternate shuttle bus plans will be finalized and announced soon, according to the agency. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
There is so much going on this summer at the library for everyone. Here are just a few of the upcoming programs to give you an idea. Monday, July 29th at 6:30 p.m., Mocktails and Beach Reads with Wendy Francis. Enjoy a tropical mocktail and talk beach reads with Massachusetts guest author Wendy Francis. Our special guest will share her favorite summertime beach reads, both new and old, including her own latest novel, Feels Like Summer. Please register for the event so we will know how many mocktail glasses we will need. After the program, we will email you the list of books mentioned. Tuesday, July 30th at 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., Silent Book Club. Do you miss silent reading time like when we were kids? Silent Book Club is exactly that, a traditional styled book club that's low pressure, social optional, and no homework. You read what you want. It's a book club for those with an already busy calendar or already full to-be-read pile that just need planned time to sit and read. This program is for adults, and this program is just one of 6 book clubs we offer at the library. You can find the others on our website at www.thayerpubliclibrary.org/book-club or our events calendar, which tells you any meeting and special summertime meetings. 10 a.m., story time at the parks. Bring a blanket or a towel for more comfort. You'll be gathered under the shady trees and we'll bring the stories. This kids program will be held on Monday, July 22nd at Sunset Lake, Monday, July 29th at French's Common, and Monday, August 19th at Lincoln Park. Summer reading continues. This is for everyone and it's not too late to get in on the prizes. Prizes for Thayer Public Library's summer reading program are sponsored in part by Papa Gino's on Grove Street, Uno's Chicago Grill on Granite Street, Squishable in South Shore Plaza, and Altitude Trampoline Park in Avon. You can still sign up through mid-August. Kids, teens, and adults are invited to participate. Submit your summer reading reviews through the Beanstack app or on paper at the circulation desk, children's desk, or reference desks to be entered for weekly prizes as well as the grand prize. The Beanstack app allows our community the flexibility to participate in person, online, or a combination of both. One cool thing about the Beanstack app is that you can track your reading throughout the year as well. It's like an alternative to Goodreads. And if we do another reading challenge, you'll be notified. And don't forget to stop into the library to see what's on the community reading board to see what the community is reading. And that's it for today. If you're looking for me at the library, I run the Science Fiction Fantasy Book Club and the Brown Bag Book Club. You can also find me online with the rest of the library on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube for 60-second recs, a weekly video in which I pitch a book to you in 60 seconds or thereabouts. You can find more at thayerpubliclibrary.org/events.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. Governor Maura Healey signed a bill into law that overhauls the state's firearms laws that lawmakers say will keep Massachusetts at the forefront of gun safety laws. The bill passed the House and Senate last week after months of closed-door talks. The bill provides new strategies for combating so-called ghost guns, expanding the law that allows a court to take guns away from someone considered a threat to themselves or others. It also adds schools, polling places, and government buildings to the list of areas where state law forbids people from carrying firearms. Under existing law, Bay Staters can acquire a firearms license at 18, which allows them to purchase semi-automatic rifles. The bill would require a license to carry, which is only available to people 21 and older, to buy a semi-automatic rifle. Gun owners groups have been actively resisting the legislation, criticizing the bill as infringement on Second Amendment rights and a solution in search of a problem. The embattled Steward healthcare system plans to close 2 more hospitals in Massachusetts. The company announced that they will close Kearney Hospital in Dorchester and Neshoba Valley Medical Center in Ayer later this summer. The hospital chain has spent months trying to sell 8 of its Massachusetts facilities in an effort to resolve its financial problems. In a statement, Steward said, quote, "There were no qualified bids for 2 hospitals, Kearney Hospital and Neshoba Valley Medical Center, and unfortunately they will be closing on or around August 31st, 2024. We will work closely with our Kearney and Neshoba patients to help them find the best possible care alternative and with our valued employees and healthcare professionals to assist with this very difficult transition," end quote. Governor Maura Healey, in a statement, criticized Steward and its CEO's greed and mismanagement for resulting in the closure of Kearney and Neshoba Valley hospitals. Steward has received bids for the 6 other hospitals involved in the sale. The deli meat listeria outbreak has reached another level this week, with a number of Massachusetts grocery stores temporarily closing their delis. The closures were due to an announcement from Boar's Head Provisions that recalled all of its liverwurst products and several types of deli meats after a sample tested positive for a bacteria that causes listeria. USDA Food Safety and Inspection Services released a recall notice from Boar's Head that includes 207,000 pounds of recalled products that were shipped to retail locations nationwide. The recall created a chain reaction with supermarket deli counters as the USDA recommended cleaning and sanitization of surfaces in the facilities. The agency also recommended discarding any open meats and cheeses in the delis. The Boar's Head recall includes a number of products stamped with an August 10th sell-by date, including bologna, garlic bologna, beef salami, Italian cappy-style ham, and extra hot Italian cappy-style ham. Also included is steakhouse roasted bacon heat and eat, with a sell-by date of August 15th. Enjoy some food while getting a visit from a furry friend. On August 14th, the Scituate Animal Shelter is hosting their 9th annual Dine Out for Cats and Dogs event, with some special guests to greet supporters at 8 South Shore restaurants. Restaurants in Cohasset, Hingham, Hull, Norwell, Scituate, and Weymouth have made donations to the animal shelter to help care for and find homes for rescued cats, dogs, rabbits, and other pets. In return, the shelter is encouraging supporters and animal lovers to dine at one of the restaurants as a way to say thanks. For more information on which restaurants will be participating in Dine Out for Cats and Dogs, or to donate, head to situateanimalshelter.org/dineout. From food to carnival rides, animals, and exhibits, the Marshfield Fair returns again next month. The Marshfield Fair begins Friday, August 16th and runs through Sunday, August 25th from noon to 10 p.m. daily at the Marshfield Fairgrounds on Route 3A. Each day of the fair will be chock full of live music and entertainment, exhibits, demonstrations, rides, and games. While the full calendar of events is still in the works, the North River Blues Festival is scheduled for August 24th and 25th. Celebrating its 28th year, the festival is the main music event at the Marshfield Fair. There are a dozen national and regional blues artists scheduled through the 2 days of the festival, including Blues Mob, the Rampage Trio, and Brandon Santini. For more information on tickets, specials, music acts, and more, visit marshfieldfair.org. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. This week in entertainment, we have 3 movie recommendations for you to watch. First, Sleeping Dogs follows a former homicide detective who tries to solve a brutal murder that he can't recall. As he pieces together evidence from a decade-old investigation, he soon uncovers a sinister web of buried secrets tied to his forgotten past. The film stars Russell Crowe and Karen Gillan. You can watch Sleeping Dogs now on Hulu. Next, Knox Goes Away follows a contract killer who is diagnosed with a rapidly evolving form of dementia. He gets the chance to redeem himself by saving the life of his estranged son. The film stars Michael Keaton and Al Pacino. You can watch Knox Goes Away now on Max. And finally, Wicked Little Letters follows a foul-mouthed Rose who is charged with the crime after residents received wicked letters full of hilarious profanities. However, as the town's women investigate, they suspect that something is amiss and that Rose may not be the culprit after all. The film stars Jessie Buckley and Olivia Colman. You can watch Wicked Little Letters now on Netflix. That'll do it for news today. Remember, if you're a customer of Verizon, you can watch BCAM TV in high definition on channel 2128. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll see you next time.